Africa to speak in one voice is gathering steam.
It's the most spoken language apart from the colonial language.
It is Africa's second most spoken language after Arabic, from which it borrows up to 35% of its vocabulary.
There are so many words, Kiswahili words, which have been borrowed from an Arabic word. A good example is Swahili. Swahili, it was not known before the coming of the Arab. So Swahili is an Arabic word which means the coastal region.
It has a wide range of words that are widely used around the world. Words like Hakuna Matata from the animated film Lion King and Mr. Bones have been used all over the world, and when translated into English simply means no worries. It is the Kiswahili language.
On the coast of East Africa, the language itself, Kiswahili, it had connection with the interior of Africa. So the language itself, Kiswahili, is an African Bantu language.
Oh, habari.
Shikamo.
Mimi ni Bernard.
Jina langu ni.
Nina furaha kukutana na wewe.
Na wewe pia. Because it uses the same alphabet as English language, the Swahili alphabet are easy to learn.
It's spoken as you see it. I don't know whether that makes sense, because, you know, sometimes when you see an English word, it's not pronounced perhaps as the way it's written. But Kiswahili is the way you see it, it's how you say it.
The latest sign of Swahili's rise is the recent agreement of 16 African countries to adopt Swahili as a formal language in their region, providing impetus for a wide spread of one of the few shared African languages that is not colonial.
It's our way of life, because we use Swahili to communicate. It has opened doors for us to communicate regionally in Africa, especially in East Africa.
Swahili might just be the lingua franca of Africa.
Swahili art, furniture, architecture, and clothing all have multicultural influences visible in their patterns and shapes, with extensions to entertainment and education.
It's good for trade on the continent, it's good for the people of Africa, and we want everyone to be proud of it. And now we are going to spend money ourselves as the South African government to make sure that it prospers and it thrives, and that a lot more people learn it, particularly from our schools.
Swahili is embraced already beyond East Africa. It's already one of the official languages in the African Union. So we found it a bit intriguing that Swahili is given more importance far beyond from where it originated.
The quest to speak in one voice is gathering steam, with global corporations starting to pay attention to Swahili's rise as lingua franca in most of East and Central Africa. Ni Omani.